Good afternoon. It's Dr. V again. I'd like to reach out to the teens in high school at this point in time, and just to go over a little discussion that I had several days ago with the kids from my son's high school here in New Jersey about what it's like to be a doctor. I was asked to participate, and I gladly did so. We did some general discussion. I gave them some information about the basic stuff about what it's like to be a doctor, what do you have to do to become a doctor, what's required. I showed them an interesting video about a certain disease process of the eye, just to show them the technology. But I want to speak to the doctors of tomorrow. Now, I was very fortunate that when I was a teenager going to college, I had some good role models. My dad, unfortunately, was very seriously ill when I was in middle school, and that kind of drove me to try and to not only become a better person, but to become a doctor. And I was involved with many different things, including the first aid squad. I was a CPR instructor. I did many things trying to reach the plateau and really the pinnacle of the healing arts, being a physician. And what I did learn from the kids after speaking with them at the high school was their complete misunderstanding of what it is to be a doctor. The kids knew that it's difficult, and they really didn't ask me what you hear in the media, that we're all multimillionaires. Well, if that's the case, why am I in my backyard on Memorial Day weekend and not in the south of France, just being transported here by my G6? So clearly the facade of what the public thinks doctors are and the reality we know is like basically the Grand Canyon. So I'm doing this today. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's hot and humid here, and I wanted to do this not in the cool confines of my house or a conference room at the hospital, but I wanted to be, as I mentioned prior, a little uncomfortable, because I think you need to be a little uncomfortable to become a doctor. You need to have the drive and determination to be able to overcome adversity, whether it's the difficulty in acceptance through college, into medical school, the difficulty in our professions, the difficulty in taking care of patients, the difficulty in dealing with the weight of the bureaucracy and all of the things that you're going to need to do to be a doctor, whether it's an eye surgeon like myself or a doctor in general practice, as well as the tremendous financial burden that you're going to have. And at this point in time, I try to instill in them, you do medicine because you want to take care of patients and you want to enjoy the science of medicine. You don't do the medicine for the money. There's many better ways to earn a living and to have every weekend off and to enjoy life. You have to enjoy what you want to do. And I told them, with my work level, you really need to work and you need to enjoy it. Now, my family will tell you I complain like a lot of people do. The paperwork is extraordinary. It's almost like a blizzard of papers in my office every day, from the managing of my own private practice to, managing my consulting practice, to managing this new project, thedoctorzone.com, which is in its infancy, has taken hundreds and hundreds of extra hours away from my family. And what I hope to do is to keep this as a lasting legacy and to help those of you out there, those of you that are interested in going into medicine, to further encourage you to do this, as well as those doctors that are just graduating to get ready, because it's going to be a wild roller coaster ride. And I have my son Ethan helping me video. Ethan, what's the scariest roller coaster you've been on? What's the roller coaster at that we were at in Virginia? That goes through the water at Busch Gardens. Do you remember the name of it?
I don't go on roller coasters.
I'm not a big roller coaster fan, but I've got great roller coasters. So I've got great roller coaster pictures, and my kids have great roller coaster stories. But it is truly a roller coaster. I do not have a smooth day ever in my practice. So you got to be ready for that, as well as the solo docs now that are laboring and working night and day to try to support their practice, to take care of their families, and most importantly, to take care of themselves and their patients. We can't take care of our patients if we don't take care of ourselves. We're just not going to be able to do it. And I think at this point in time, I've encouraged all of the kids that I spoke to pay it forward, to make sure that you learn CPR and first aid, help save a life, enjoy your college experience. Don't worry so much about which physics to take, and don't worry about getting set to register for NCATs in 3 years. You have to be a good person first to be a great doctor. And you work on being a person, you work hard, you can do anything you want in this world, because I am evidence of that. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. I think our weather is deteriorating. I hear some thunder in the background. So we'll be back a little later with another topic. Thanks, and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Bye now.